It's high school football on Big Time Sports. Tonight we are at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia, where the New Philadelphia Quakers at 1-2 on the year will be taking on the 3-0 Ashland Arrows. This is the Right Mark Roofing pregame show. I'm Matt Ritzert with Greg Williams tonight from Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. Ashland coming into the ball game, averaging 42 points a game offensively, giving up under 13 defensively. New Philadelphia got their lone victory of the year last week, knocking off Worcester 42-7. Quakers scoring 18.3 a game, giving up 17 a contest. The Ashland Arrows on a 13-game regular season winning streak. They were 10-0 a year ago before losing in the third round of the playoffs. So a tall order tonight for the New Philadelphia Quakers, and with a look at our keys to the ball game, brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. Greg Williams. Greg?
So for our keys to the game, we'll start with the visiting team, the Ashland Arrows, that they're going to bring in 6'6", 240-pound Nathan Bernard as the quarterback. He has not thrown an interception yet this year, and Ashland has only lost one fumble. So New Philly's going to have to create some big plays and get Ashland to turn the ball over so they can have a short field. For New Philly, for New Philly, that was creating turnovers. For Ashland was protect that quarterback that we just mentioned, Nathan Bernard. If Ashland can protect the big boy, they can get the running game going, they'll probably have a pretty good chance at winning the ball game tonight.
Well, Bernard is a dual threat quarterback. Last year, over 4,400 combined yards on the season, and he can do a little bit of everything with the football for the Ashland Arrows. He's completed 71% of his passes for 531 yards already, and he's also run the ball for another 153 yards. So he's certainly the focal point of this Arrow offense. Those are your keys to the ball game, brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. It's a Cardinal Conference matchup. The Arrows are the defending Cardinal Conference champions. We'll have all the play-by-play action coming up on Big Time Sports.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
Because I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
Welcome back to high school football on to Big Time Sports. The New Philadelphia Quakers against the Ashland Arrows at Woody Hayes Quakers Stadium. New Philadelphia won the toss. They deferred. The Arrows will receive, so they will get the football first. The Arrows with the white jerseys, black pants. The New Philadelphia Quakers at home wearing the all black with the red numbers that are really hard to read.
Beautiful night for high school football tonight, Matt. Looking forward to this matchup.
Absolutely. Nick Cade Jones to kick off for the New Philadelphia Quakers from the left hash mark. The opening kickoff brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. High and over and kick taken at the 15. And on the return for the Arrows was Jordan Ferguson, uphanded inside to the 30-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for Ashland. Time for our starting lineups, brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance. The Ashland Arrows, led by quarterback Nathan Bernhard, 6'6", 240-pound senior. He has already thrown for over 531 yards this year. Top running back is Grayson Baith, 271 yards rushing. They run out of an open set. Put a man into motion. The handoff goes to Grayson Baith, goes straight up the head. New Philadelphia defensively, Carter Corns, Miller, Winters, Tyson, Carruthers, Magoni, Pierce, Carlisle, Harriman, Fox, and Rice.
Nice job on the interior of that New Philly defense. Grayson Baith, number 22, is the guy who's going to go back in motion to the backfield more often than not for Ashland.
Your starting lineup's a service of the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Second down, Bernhard wants to throw, going deep, and there's a flag on the play. There is a hand on that receiver.
We're going to get an illegal man downfield also, Matt.
Killian O'Brien, the intended receiver. Defense by Carlisle. It looked like Carlisle had it by the jersey, but we might have offsetting penalties here.
Number 61, Trey Reese, was about 6 or 7 yards across the line of scrimmage. Good play action fake there by Bernhard, showing off his arm on that play.
Okay, offsetting penalties, so we'll do it all over again. It is second down and about 7 from the 32-yard line for the Ashland Arrows. Coming in, catch this on the replay. Nice throw by Bernhard. And he had a deep man. Pass interference. Ineligible receiver downfield. The Arrows will go to work with the spread formation here on second down. And again, Baith goes into motion. Fake the handoff to him. Plenty of time to throw. All day to throw, and it is caught and knocked out of bounds on the reception. Killian O'Brien for a first down. O'Brien, a leading receiver this year. That's his 15th catch of the year, 224 yards receiving coming into the ball game. Ball fake and great protection.
Yeah, great protection, and Bernard finds his man, Killian O'Brien, on the sideline. Nice open strike there. Number 2, Killian O'Brien, is Bernard's favorite receiver.
3 to the right, 2 to the left, straight ahead. The big quarterback bowls ahead for about 4 yards. Bernhard is 6'6", 240 pounds. He's going to Appalachian State, Division I recruit.
We've seen his arm on display tonight. Now we saw his legs. He's such a big kid. When they're 5 wide, defenses have to thin out that box, so you have the big quarterback who's able to just fall forward for 4 yards.
2nd and 6, Arrows in Quaker territory. Bernhard, again, time to throw. Now the pocket collapses. Now he runs and will push the ball out of bounds. And it'll be an incomplete pass. Bernhard doing a good job of getting rid of that football and avoiding taking a loss on the play. So it's 3rd down and 6 down for the Arrows. The Arrows offensively averaging 329 yards a ball game on offense. Looking at 3rd down now. Opening drive of the ball game. Bernhard steps up, rifles it downfield, and overthrows his intended target at the goal line.
That's Dakota Crudy, who's changed numbers tonight. He's now number 12.
That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, Crudy had a step on his man, but the ball overthrown, and it looks like the Arrows will punt the ball away.
Our key to the game for Ashland was to protect the quarterback, and so far that offensive line for Ashland has done a great job of protecting Bernhard, but Quaker defense able to come up with a stop.
Dakota Crudy, who is the intended receiver, fields that snap on a hop, gets away, a nice kick, taken at the 10. Quakers going to be pinned deep in their own territory. That was Fox on the return. And it is going to be 1st down and 10, New Philadelphia, deep in their own territory. The Quakers starting lineup at quarterback is Parker Rieger, just a sophomore, 6 foot, 185 pounder. Guy to watch is number 9, C.J. Carlisle, 100 and 200 meter track record holder for the New Philadelphia Quakers. Starting lineup, a service of Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. And to the snap from center, Rieger throws it short and incomplete. Martin, Blau, Briggs, Wolf, Grayson, Baith, Lacey, Hubacher, Hickey, O'Brien, Baith, and Ferguson. Gabe and Grayson Baith are brothers for the Ashland defense.
Rieger trying to get the ball out there to number 2. That's Lincoln Murphy, who's been a bigger part of the New Philly offense here the last couple of weeks.
Lacey, the leading tackler on the year with 25 tackles through 3 games. Handoff up the middle, nothing there for the New Philadelphia Quakers.
Philly going old school there under center in the eye, running power football.
Tyson the tackle, or the carry, Lacey the tackle, and it's 3rd down and 9 for New Philadelphia, pinned deep on their own 15-yard line.
See if the Quakers try and get the ball to C.J. Carlisle, number 9 on this play. He's Rieger's favorite target. He's in the slot down here to the right.
Has a lot of speed. And Rieger wants to throw over the middle, overthrown and incomplete. And it'll be 4th down, and New Philadelphia will have to punt the ball away. Quakers averaging just 18 points a ball game offensively, less than 200 yards a game in offense per game.
Yeah, we had their week 1 game here against Louisville, and for the first about quarter and a half, they were up and down the field against Louisville, who's very good this year. They just couldn't punch the ball into the end zone. Louisville was able to stifle them for the last 2.5 quarters, though.
So in a scoreless first quarter, New Philadelphia will punt the ball away. The snap is fumbled, and then there's a flag thrown, and the kick is caught, and the return man dumped immediately. That was Gabe Baith on the return. Good coverage, but there's a flag back around the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Tyson down the field for the Quaker punt coverage team make a nice tackle on the return.
Now let's see what we got. Officials are talking about it. Ashland would have the ball at around the 42-yard line. If they can, they would just decline, I would think.
They might make Philly punt again. They're marching the ball back down towards this end, so.
Hey, all right, we'll see how it plays out, but if it was me, I'd say we got the ball, we got decent field position, let's just go.
When we coached, or at least when I coached high school football, that was always the thing. You know, do we take penalties like this? And a lot of times we just said, we've got the ball, let's take it and let's go. But the Philly punter had a little bit of trouble handling that snap, so we'll see what happens.
High snap from center, gets the kick away, and it's going to pay off for the Ashland Arrows because Baith fields this one at around the 45-yard line. They actually picked up about 15 yards or so by electing to go with a penalty. So that's why Scott Valentine is an awfully good coach for the Ashland Arrows. His second tenure as coach of the Arrows. He coached the Arrows from 2002 to 2018 and then came back for a second go at it. This is his 3rd year of the second tenure. It's 1st and 10, Arrows. No score, first quarter. Woody Hayes, Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. Baith in motion. He gets the handoff, sweeping the right side, breaks a tackle, sidesteps another one, and battles for a first down. Nice little run by Grayson Baith, a 5'10 junior. He broke a tackle, slid past another one, and then battled for another yard when he was hit again.
Baith has come back in motion to the backfield. I think every snap so far for Ashland. The left guard pulled to the right. It's a read play for the quarterback. He's looking at the defensive end. If the end crashes, he hands the ball off to Baith. If the defensive end stays wide, then Bernhard keeps the ball off tackle.
1st and 10, Arrows, Quaker territory. Bernhard running straight ahead, gets a hole. Bernhard down inside to the 20-yard line.
This 5 wide puts
Rice made the tackle.
Yeah, 5 wide puts defense in such a predicament. You got to thin the box out to cover all 5 of those fine receivers for Ashland, but you have the big quarterback who can just take that ball right up the middle against the thin box, and that's exactly what Ashland has done now twice so far in the first quarter.
It's 1st down and 10, Arrows. They've got the ball at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Baith going in motion. He gets the handoff, turns it quickly upfield for positive yardage. Close to a first down, right around the 10-yard line. That time, Baith made a quick cut to go up the middle rather than sweep the outside.
Yeah, we'll see that on the replay. Baith again coming back to the backfield. It's just an inside zone play. Baith plants that foot and cuts it straight up the middle where he sees a nice seam. 8-yard gain there for Baith.
It's 2nd down and 2. The Arrows threatening to put the first points of the ball game on the board here. And again, Baith in motion. Baith Handoff fake to him. Bernhard, the quarterback, runs around the right side, picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal to go for the Ashland Arrows. The Arrows were 12-1 last year, and they've won 13 regular season games in a row. Didn't get beat in the playoffs until the third round. One of the best seasons in the long century-old tradition over the Ashland Arrows. Bernhard, a keeper, straight up the gut, inside to about the 3-yard line.
When Bernhard runs that ball, everything's just moving forward, pushing forward at 6'6" frame and 240 pounds.
Getting a good surge from the offensive line.
Yeah, the line's doing a great job tonight.
Second and goal, Arrows. Bernhard up the middle, you think? Faith goes in motion. They give him the handoff. He takes it up the gut, and Quakers defend it well that time.
Nice job inside by the Quakers. Those two middle linebackers, Crothers and McGoney, those guys are good ones. They're all over the field making tackles.
May have been Rice on the stop. Now Bernhard goes under center on third down and goal. And a quarterback sneak, sidestep, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Arrows. With 6:19 to play. First quarter. And Bernhard, you can see on the replay, a little stutter step to the left side. And he got some room. Good block there by big number 61, Trey Reese to spring him. And now here's the extra point kick. It's on the way. And no good. And that is the first miss of the year by Carson O'Brien. We'll be back in just a moment. Arrows on top.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice. Trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service. Because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health,
trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
The Ashland Arrows have a 6-0 lead. It was a 9-play, 45-yard touchdown drive. Quarterback Nathan Bernhard, the final 3 yards for the touchdown. And the extra point kick was no good. We were watching Carson O'Brien, the kicker, before the game during warm-ups. He has the leg to kick a 50-yard field goal and was 16 of 16 on the year until now.
Yeah, certainly he was nailing some long ones in pregame. Not sure if there was a problem with a hold there, or quite sure what happened. But the Ashland offense, you talk about Bernhard and throwing the ball around to his receivers. They've rushed the ball 9 times for 52 yards so far. So great job up front by the Ashland offensive line, opening up some holes for Bernhard and the running backs.
Brian, the kickoff, sends that one 5 yards deep into the end zone. And New Philly will go to work offensively from the 20-yard line.
Well, Brian letting out a little bit of frustration there, I think, kicking that ball 5 yards deep into the end zone.
Yeah. You're watching high school football on the Big Time Sports. Still to come this weekend, Dover and Louisville in soccer, with replays Saturday night at 11 and Sunday at 1 p.m. Next weekend, we have Claymont Marietta here on the southern side, Lake and Glen Oak up north. All right. Claymont at Newcomerstown, all right. Handoff goes right up the middle, and a good pickup.
Margarita, center hands off to the 32, Wilson Fox, brought down after Chief game by number 1, Jordan Ferguson.
The ball carrier was Colston and Fox.
New Philly going under center once again and running power football, this time off the left side. Fox finding some room for 9 yards.
Parker Rigger, the sophomore quarterback. TJ Harriman among those split to the right. And again, I formation, like a power I. And again, it is Fox. He's wrapped up as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. Short gain.
Isolation play there for New Philly. Going under center in the I formation. Pounding the ball off tackle a couple of times for 1st and 10.
Bodie Smith made the tackle, picked up a first down. 1st and 10 Quakers from the 31-yard line. Carlisle and Murphy wide to the right side for New Philadelphia. Again out of the eye. And a Fox. No. It is Miles Tyson with a nice run. And now a flag is thrown. Tyson popping that one to the outside. Picked up great yardage. But we've got a flag thrown at the end of the play.
That was the same play that the Quakers opened up this drive with. Power off tackle to the left side, and Fox bounced that one to the outside. Got some good yards, and we're going to get 15 more yards on top of that for New Philly.
Yeah, personal foul call. And now New Philly on the move. Here you see it on the replay. And that is Miles Tyson on the run. And I don't know, there's a late hit there. Face mask. Officials saw something. First down and 10. Quakers in Arrow territory. And play action. Rieger to throw, and it is caught by Carlisle. And Carlisle stepping out of bounds in the neighborhood of the 30-yard line.
Got a couple penalty flags out there on the play, but
Yep,
New Philly now running. New Philly now running the counter boot. Smart play action pass.
Yep, especially after running it so many times out of the eye there on this drive.
Yep. Rieger found his man, Carlisle, but it's coming back.
And Carlisle's a guy the Quakers have got to get the ball in his hands. He's only had 12 touches in terms of receptions and carries coming into this ball game, and he is dangerous in the open field with a great speed. All right, it'll be first down and 20 now for New Philadelphia. The ball pushed back to the Quakers' own 48-yard line.
To your point, Matt, last year we had the Dover-Philly game, and Carlisle made some huge plays against the Tornadoes here at home.
Now the Quakers back to the I formation. And Rieger will throw, and it is caught and wrapped up after a short gain is Lincoln Murphy. Bring up second down and long for New Philadelphia.
Philly going to the slip screen out here to Lincoln Murphy. Was able to get a couple of blocks and pick up a few yards.
Worcester on the year giving up 12.7 points per ball game and about 200 yards a ball game. So they have been pretty stout defensively. Second down and long for the Quakers. Back to the eye. And onto the carry is Fox. Fox picks up good yardage to the 38. It'll be third down now at a manageable distance. Catch it on the replay. Good lead block coming out of the backfield.
Also by left guard Cohen Winters pulling around on the power. New Philly's finding some room inside the tackles under center running the power play.
So it's third down. And straight up the middle, Fox, and Fox pulls his way to first down yardage to the 25. So the Quaker running game is clicking. They're deep into Arrow territory.
I really like what New Philly's doing on offense here. They're just enforcing their will here. They're getting behind that nice offensive line. And most importantly, they're keeping the ball out of the hands of that potent Ashland offense.
They've been running that power eye, and the fullback position, the up back in that power eye is McGoney, and he's been laying out some nice blocks, clearing the way for Fox and Tyson. And this is Tyson. Tyson bounces off of one arrow and takes it down to about the 15-yard line. Miles Tyson, senior running back. So the Quakers running with some authority here.
Yeah, Fox and Tyson kind of taking turns in that backfield. That was just the power play again. New Philly inserting a tight end now, so another different look here for New Philly, even though it's the same play. We've got Fox and Tyson now with a combined 74 yards here the first quarter.
Murphy split to the left, Carlisle wide to the right. And on the sweep, picking up first down yardage. It was Tyson. So Tyson picks up first down yardage. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line. An impressive drive by New Philadelphia.
Tyson checks out and Fox is right back in, keeping these guys fresh.
Carlisle split to the left. Murphy wide right. McGoney the up back. Fox is the tailback. He gets the call, and he is hammered. I mean, hammered as he hits the line of scrimmage. Here's a defensive replay brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. Who was it who penetrated in there?
That's
Man.
52, Drayston Martin.
Wow.
6 foot, 240-pound senior.
How do you do, Mr. Fox?
Let's see if Philly comes back to the counter boot here on 2nd and long.
Might need a little bit of change of direction after that type of defensive play. 2nd down and 12. And going around the right side, a flag is thrown as Fox goes down at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a personal foul call. Face mask against the Arrows. Wow. That's a big penalty because it was going to be 3rd down at about 10, 3rd down and long. A face mask call against the Arrows. So the Arrows have hurt themselves on this drive with 2 long penalties. Now, Quakers have been very impressive on this drive, but the Arrows have not been helping themselves out at all.
No, that's for sure. But again, real impressed with that Philly offense. Deciding they're just going to go under center and get in that eye and run behind Magoni and that offensive line, and they're sticking with it this entire drive. Let's see if they can stick it into the end zone now.
So it's 2nd down at about 4 down. Fox is the tail. Rieger takes the snap, gives to Fox. Fox, change of direction, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Quakers. 9-yard touchdown run by Fox. Here we'll see a big play replay brought to you by Domino's. And Fox did a good job following the blocks. And again, it was Magoni clearing the way.
Magoni cleared away. Left tackle Carter Corns and left guard Cohen Winters blew their guys outside. And
the extra point kick is on the way. The extra point kick is good, and the Quakers lead is 7-6.
45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Quakers lead 7-6.
Beautiful touchdown drive by the new Philadelphia Quakers, and they take the lead. From suits to work boots, you got to try Miller Clothing and Shoes. Marty Miller will make you the best dressed man in town. Miller Clothing and Shoes in downtown New Philadelphia.
It was a 13-play drive, Matt. 80 yards for the touchdown. Great answer there by the new Philly offense.
Led by Fox and Tyson, sharing the load on the ground.
Absolutely. Fox with 6 attempts for 39 yards and the touchdown, and Tyson with 4 attempts and 43 yards. Again, kept that ball out of that Ashland Arrows offensive hands also. That's a big, big drive for New Philly.
There's the kick, and whistles blow. Nick Coletti doing the kicking there, I think, for New Philadelphia.
I think you're right.
I tell you what, I have a hard time with those red numbers on the black jerseys. I got to start bringing my binoculars.
We had a tough time last week at Garraway also getting those numbers. Our eyes aren't getting any younger up here either, Matt.
No, actually. Cade Jones is kicking. Now he'll do it again from the 35-yard line after the penalty.
Number 8's back there deep. That's Gabe Baith. He had a touchdown return, the very first play of the year against Bay.
Ground ball kickoff, covered at the 37, 38-yard line by the Arrows. And that's where Ashland will go to work.
That might explain why Philly's putting the ball on the ground on these kickoffs.
First down and 10 on a gorgeous September evening for high school football. Bernhard at quarterback will throw on first down. If he has time, breaks away. Nope, he does not break away. And for the first time tonight, the Quakers are able to put some pressure on Bernhard, throwing for a loss. See this on the defensive replay. Mount Hope, Carruthers, and a bunch of others. Magoni, I think, was the one that actually wrapped him up, but man, he was surrounded by black shirts. Second down at about 5 down.
That Quaker defense can put a little bit of pressure on Bernhard.
Make all the difference in the world.
It sure will.
And that is the end of the quarter. First quarter clock winds down. New Philadelphia on top, 7-6 at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no! And he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref! Let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuscInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Welcome back to high school football on a Big Time Sports. This is Matt Ritzert along with Greg Williams tonight from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. A Cardinal Conference battle between the Ashland Arrows and the New Philadelphia Quakers. The Ashland Arrows, the defending Cardinal Conference champions, but New Philadelphia on top by 1 at the end of the first quarter of play. 7-6. It's Ashland Arrow football. They're looking at second down and 14. Just beginning a drive after a fine New Philadelphia touchdown drive. Bernhard lobs it downfield and complete. Pass intended for O'Brien. Good defensive coverage by the Quakers.
Nice job by the Quakers, and with their pass defense so far tonight, Bernard only 1 of 4 for 12 yards here in the early going. Let's see if they can get a little bit of heat on Bernard here. 3rd and long.
Coming into the ball game, he had completed 71% of his passes for 6 touchdowns and no interceptions. Bernhard wants to throw again. A bullet over the middle, incomplete. Again, intended for O'Brien. That was a fastball.
Number 1, Miles Tyson, put a big hit on Bernard right at the end of that play.
It's 4th down. I think that thing put the radar gun on that one. It was about 95 miles an hour.
I think you're right. that was a rifle shot there by Bernard. But again, the Quakers, they sent 5 that time. They blitz a couple of linebackers, get a little bit of heat on Bernard, and Bernard's 1 of 5 so far, and that Philly defense is doing just enough to harass the big quarterback.
Dakota Crudy to kick. Fields a low snap, gets off a nice punt. And the Quakers, Fox returns it to around the 35-yard line. So good defensive stand by New Philadelphia. They turn back a powerful Ashland offense and get the ball right back here early in the second quarter. Before or after the game, treat your family to the best pizza and pasta and salad in town. Pangrazio Pizza in downtown Dover.
Quakers will take over on their 36-yard line.
Interesting. New Philly choosing to go out of that I formation. They're back to the shotgun, 4 wide.
And Rieger will want to throw on first down. Little bubble screen, and it is caught. First down yardage, breaking tackles, and bringing it downfield is Lincoln Murphy. Beautiful play, well executed. Nice run after catch by Murphy.
Going with a slip screen out here to the short side. He got his lineman out front throwing some nice blocks. So even though Philly was in the shotgun, this is an extension of the running game. It's just kind of like a wide handoff. Little screen pass out here. Great job by Murphy picking up some big yards and a first down for New Philly.
So quickly, the Quakers are back to work in Arrow territory and back to the I formation, giving the Arrows a lot to look at. And it is Tyson. Yep, Tyson, the ball carrier, to about the 42-yard line. Second down and 8 now for New Philadelphia, and head coach Micah Johnson now in his 5th year at the helm of the Quakers. If the Quakers win tonight, it is their 700th victory in school history.
That's a lot of wins, Matt. That'd be a nice one here tonight over a really good Ashland Arrows team.
Wide receivers each way. From the eye, Rieger, the snap, fakes the handoff, sets, now runs. He's to the 40, he's to the 45, and down to about the 32-yard line. Rieger. And one of the Ashland Arrows is shaken up on the play, one of their interior linemen, and that looks like Grayson Blau. And here is the replay. Nice play action.
Yeah, play action pass. They were looking for Carlisle deep, but he was covered, so Rieger uses his legs to scamper for the 1st and 10. Nice play by Parker Rieger.
Blau is up and will gingerly come off for the Arrows. New Philadelphia's next opponent at Mansfield Senior next week. I think Mansfield Senior might be 0-3 coming into the weekend.
Yeah, you might be right. I think I saw the same thing.
And how about the Ashland Arrows? They're taking on the Dover Tornadoes next week. Dover, not a member of the Cardinal Conference just yet, but playing a lot of Cardinal Conference teams this year and will become part of the league a year from now.
I think that's a good fit for Dover and New Philly.
In many ways, the old gang getting together, the old Cardinal Conference.
That's right.
The 70s and the 80s.
Yeah, that's right.
I formation, Fox up the middle. Fox, did the ball come loose? They're spotting it inside of the 30. Ashland is claiming they've got the ball. And we haven't had a call from the officials. No. No, New Philadelphia retaining possession. The Arrows were sure they had recovered the fumble.
Yeah, they were jumping up and down like they had recovered the fumble, but officials mark it down, second down.
Second down and about 6 for the Quakers. Yeah, the old Cardinal Conference, Mansfield, Madison, Malabar, Worcester, Ashland. Rieger to throw. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Carlisle. And a good defensive coverage by Jordan Ferguson. Deep. I tell you what, Carlisle can fly, and Ferguson was right there with him.
Said I had a chance to watch some of the Ashland games from earlier this year, and Ferguson in that secondary made a lot of nice plays. That was just a 4 vertical by New Philly with Parker Rieger looking for Carlisle down that right hash mark. Nice pass. Nice pass by Rieger, but good defensive play by Ferguson.
All right, it is 3rd down and 6 down. Wide to the right side is Harriman for New Philadelphia. Carlisle to the left, and Rieger will hand it off to Tyson, and Tyson is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A.J. Workman for Ashland making the big stop there for the Arrows.
Lost a couple of yards, so it's 3rd down and 8, or 4th down and 8 for New Philadelphia from the 30-yard line. And New Philadelphia's going to go for it here. They're kind of in that territory where it's 4-down option. And Rieger wants to throw, and Rieger, oh, nice catch right over the middle. Beautiful catch by Murphy, and the Quakers convert on 4th down. Here it is on your Dennison Yard replay. Well thrown ball by Rieger, but Murphy went up over the head to catch it. Nice job.
Great catch there by Murphy. We had, like I said, we had the week 1 game here against Louisville. Murphy did not have a catch, but since then, they're looking to get the ball to Murphy. I can see why with catches like that.
Murphy and Carlisle wide to the right. Harriman split to the left. I formation. 2nd quarter. Rieger wants to pass. Running. Caught on the far side, I believe, by Carlisle at around the 12-yard line. It'll be a short gain. Rieger, under duress, got rid of that one.
Yeah, short gain, but that could have been disaster for New Philly as Rieger dropped the snap, picked it up, had a lot of pressure off the edge and got around it and still made a play. And pick up of 2 yards is better than a loss of 3 or 4.
So coming into this ball game, Fox had run for 100 yards on the season. Tyson 95 yards on the season. They're going to bolster those totals tonight. Oh, fumble on the handoff. Scramble for it. Ashland comes up with a loose ball. Oh, my. New Philadelphia, nice drive, ending in a turnover.
Looked like 56, A.J. Workman. We just called his name a little while ago. Came up with the fumble recovery.
See on the replay here,
That was 52. Immediately on top of the quarterback, Rieger.
Yeah, 52 created the pressure. That was Drayston Martin, and then Workman benefited with the fumble recovery. And the Ashland offense will go to work. This is Baith on the sweep to the right side. Good pursuit by the D. No gain. Might have lost a yard. Second down and 11 now for the Ashland Arrows. Quaker D playing well tonight against a team that is averaging 42 points a game.
Yeah, number 19, outside linebacker Christian Pierce set the edge there and did a great job of forcing Baith back inside.
Bernhard by himself in the backfield. Bernhard wants to throw, looking around. Now under pressure, gets rid of it, throws it, and incomplete. Almost a fantastic catch there by Donatani. He's claiming he caught it, but the officials say no. And it is third down.
Another great job by that new Philly defensive front, getting some pressure and harassing Bernhard.
And we had a penalty flag, a procedure call on the offense. They declined the penalty, take the pass incompletion rather than the yardage, and it's third down and about 10 still for the Arrows.
Bernhard only 1 of 6 passing tonight, 12 yards.
And a mix-up. Oh no, we're going to have an encroachment call against New Philadelphia. It looks like some confusion on the part of the Ashland offense, but New Philly jumped defensively, and as a result of that, it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Now it's third down and 5.
Kind of opens the playbook up a little bit more here for Ashland.
Yeah, and New Philly just declined that penalty. They could have pushed them back a little bit.
Yep. We'll see if they go to the air. Maybe the big guy Bernhard will just kind of try and push forward for 5.
He had success early on the quarterback runs, throws it on the left flat, close to a first down, but good. Where are they going to spot the ball?
Looks like a little short.
Yep, it's going to be fourth down and a yard.
Crudy came up with the catch up on the top sideline there for Ashland.
Tried to break free, but he was surrounded by Quakers. And it's fourth down now. Less than a yard to go. And what will the Arrows do?
I think they're going to go for it. I think they'll just let Bernhard carry this ball either on the quarterback sneak from under center. Yep, that's what they're doing.
Bernhard with the long count. Battles for the first down. He got it. Just like he did on his touchdown run, a little sidestep and then forward.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to stop him when it's that short, fourth and that short, or third and that short, whatever it may be. He's just such a big kid.
So the Arrows with some new life now. First down and 10. The ball at the 32-yard line. This drive began with a fumble recovery. The Quakers have been moving the ball. Arrows force the turnover, trying to take advantage. Bernhard, not much there, going right up the middle. Good tackle by Carter Corns. Second down and 8 now for the Arrows.
Bernhard faking the jet sweep that time, and this time keeping the ball off tackle, but Corns stayed at home, made a nice play for the New Philly defense. I'm impressed by the way this Quaker defense is getting after it tonight.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Bernhard looking, throws it short over the head of his intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Get a lot of Quaker defenders around Bernhard, making him uncomfortable back there in that pocket. He had his man open, but kind of threw it over his head, had some pressure.
All right, 3rd down and 8. And a timeout will be called by the Arrows. All right, we're in the 2nd quarter. The Quakers hanging on to a 1-point lead on Big Time Sports.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
New Philadelphia on top by 1 in the 2nd quarter. This is a Simpson Heating and Cooling cheer cam. Some of the cheerleaders there on Quakers sideline.
Nice crowd there down there in the Quaker student section and here in front of us on the home stands over here. Big crowd taking in this ball game.
3rd down and about 8 for the Arrows. Bernhard has got his man. He curls for a 1st down and battles ahead, and a very nice reception by Gabe Baith. Little curl in and then turned it upfield. See it on the replay.
New Philly ran a really complex stunt up front. Had a defensive end kind of curling around the opposite end and the nose and sent a linebacker, but they couldn't get to Bernard before he made the completion.
Bernard to throw again. Bernard firing downfield's got a man there, incomplete. Second down. It looked like
Bernard pass number 8, Gabe Bates, covered well by number 20.
Bates was the intended receiver, Gabe Bates, but well covered.
Jackson Rice made a nice play out there in that secondary. Looked like Bates had a step on him. Rice
closed it down.
He sure did.
Bernard on second down now. To throw again. Under pressure. Fires. Caught. Beautifully thrown ball under pressure. The pass hauled in by Harley O'Brien for a first down. Bernard really clobbered as he was hit here, as you can see it on the Dennison Yard replay.
Bernard's going to get
There's
hammered
the pressure
as he throws.
right there.
It's another complex stunt by that New Philly defense, getting pressure on Bernard, but he stood tall and made the completion.
Throws again. Another completion. Short gain, hauled in by Gabe Bates.
By number 20, Jackson Rice.
Jackson Rice again on the tackle. It is second down now and about 9 from the 38-yard line. Gain of just 1 on the carry.
Yeah, nice sure tackle out of the secondary by Rice. As a defensive coordinator, you'll give him 1-yard passes all night long.
3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And Bernard up the middle. Picks up some positive yardage, but not a whole lot there, as he was brought down by Peyton Miller. Third down and about 6.
Peyton Miller, 5'7", 165-pound senior. He plays the nose guard position.
Not very big for playing that nose.
No, but he does a great job in there.
Third down. Pass. Bates. And after the catch, gets the yards he needs for a first down. It hasn't been easy, but Ashland moving the football.
New Philly running a wide variety of stunts and blitzes and trying to get after Bernard, but he's, in this drive at least, just getting rid of the ball a little bit too fast before the pressure gets there.
Nice catch or tackle by Rice in the open field. Bernard will run with the football, scrambling, battling, picks up 3-4 yards.
Pierce came off the edge down here on the bottom side, untouched. Had a clean shot at Bernard, but Bernard stepped up and got some yards out of it.
Bernard. Bernard fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Yep. Is there a flag down?
Yeah. Look like they're going to get New Philly for a pass interference in the back corner of the end zone. Looked like good coverage from up here, but that official has a lot better look at it than we do.
Minute 29 to play here in the quarter, and it is pass interference against New Philadelphia. That'll give the Arrows a first down. Let's see this on the replay.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9.
Not a whole lot of pressure there by New Philly. Bernard.
Well, Carlisle was screening the defender and not making a play for the ball.
Need to turn his head back just a little bit. Try and make a play on the ball.
O'Brien was the intended receiver. So it's first down and 10 from about the 12. Officials blow the whistle for a moment, reset things, and we're ready to go again. Bernhard, straight up the gut. Good surge by the line, and he'll get down to about the 5-yard line.
Not a whole lot of big plays here for the Ashland offense, just kind of methodically marching the ball down the field.
Yep, grinding it out.
Got just over a minute left in the quarter.
Bernhard has thrown a few deep balls, but has not been able to connect on those. And whistles at the snap of the ball. Timeout, New Philadelphia. 59 seconds to play in the half. The Quakers taking the timeout as the arrows are threatening. For your next building project, why not work with a company that is trusted, experienced, and bonded? That company is Superior Insulation. More high school football next weekend. We'll see the Claymont Mustangs next week. Glen Oak at Lake next week as well. We have some soccer action coming up yet this weekend.
Claymont will be down at Newcomerstown next week. I'll be down there doing that game. Looking forward to going to Lee Stadium here for the first time in a while. There's a couple of programs I think that are on the upswing. Claymont, Newcomerstown.
Derek Gadd has done a good job with Newcomerstown, advancing to the playoffs last year.
Fantastic job.
All right, second down for the Arrows. Late here in the first half. It is Baith in the backfield, getting the handoff and has nowhere to go. The Quaker interior line slamming that shut.
He got stuck by somebody. I hope we can get his number.
And New Philadelphia will take the timeout. Interesting, the Quakers keep calling time. It's third down and 5 with 49 seconds to go.
That might have been leading tackler Magoni with the stick. Right up under Bates.
It's about third down and 5 on the 6. The Arrows can get a first down right around the 1-yard line.
If Ashland doesn't get any more yards, it'll be interesting to see if they bring their nice kicker out to kick a field goal. I'd imagine if they get no more yards, they probably would do that, try to take the lead into the locker room.
Their kicker is 2 out of 3 on the field goals this year, his long 38 yards. Clock just changed from 49 to 52 seconds. All right, big play here. Third down and 5 from the 6 for the Arrows. 3 receivers bunched together on the right-hand side, 2 to the left. Bernhard looks left, throws left into the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Arrows. Nice catch. O'Brien hauling it in. Here it is on the Domino's big play replay.
O'Brien was the inside receiver, let the outside receiver just kind of stood there and ran inside, and versus man-to-man coverage. What a throw by Bernhard. What a catch by O'Brien. In the back corner of the end zone.
That was Grayson Baith on the catch.
Oh, Grayson Baith. Nice catch.
Grayson Baith.
Nice catch.
The extra point kick is up, and it is good. And with 48 seconds to play in the half, the Arrows have regained the lead, 13-7.
48 seconds left in the first half.
It takes some skill to put that ball where Bernhard put that one, right on the outside shoulder of his receiver, Baith. Baith went up, made a nice job making that catch for the touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Bernhard now 7 of 14 for 59 yards and a touchdown.
And he threw that ball at about the only place he could to make that completion.
Anything else, the New Philly defender probably knocks it down.
Yep.
Or if it's too deep, it's out of bounds.
High enough but not too high. Carlisle and Fox. Carlisle and Fox deep for the New Philadelphia Quakers. And it is Carson O'Brien to boot it away for the Ashland Arrows with 48 seconds to play in the quarter. Let's see what Arrows do. Kick it away. And it is taken in at about the 3-yard line by Carlisle. Carlisle dance it around to the 20. Where it will be first down and 10 for the Quakers with 42 seconds to play in the half.
42 seconds and 1 timeout, 80 yards to go. We'll see what Coach Johnson has up his sleeve here for the end of this half.
Again, New Philly used 2 timeouts on that Ashland possession when Ashland was deep in their territory.
Usually you do that to leave yourself some time here before the end of the half, but now with the poor field position.
Yeah, only 42 seconds left. They spread things out.
Yeah, they're going 5 wide.
And Rieger will throw it short, and it is caught and knocked out of bounds is Carter Watson. Watson get out of bounds or not? The clock is moving. Now it stops at 33.
I thought he got out of bounds.
Well, it stops now at 33 seconds.
Just ran a little sideline route. Rieger put it on his numbers. Nice catch by Watson.
Oh, there was a 5-yard penalty against the Quakers.
Oh, did not see that flag.
So now it's first down and 15. They're asking them to reset the game clock to 35. And Rieger throws a screen pass, and it is snuffed out by the Arrow defense. Lincoln Murphy hauling in the catch. And it is second down. Still about 15 yards to go. And the Quakers will try to get another play off. Clock moving, 12 seconds, 10 seconds. And Rieger scrambling around will now run with the football and go down at the 20-yard line, and that is going to bring it into the half. So at halftime, the score, the Arrows 13 to the Quakers 7. We'll be back with halftime activities right after this on a Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
We're at halftime at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. The Ashland Arrows in a Cardinal Conference contest, leading the New Philadelphia Quakers 13-7. The Arrows scored first when their quarterback, Bernhard, ran it in from 3 yards out. The extra point kick was missed, and that made it 6-0 Arrows. The Quakers responded with a 13-play drive to score on a 9-yard run by Fox. Extra point good. Quakers up by 1, and then with 48 seconds to play in the second quarter, following a Quaker turnover, the Arrows drived it downfield, and Bernhard threw the touchdown pass to Baith. Extra point good, 13-7 Arrows at the half. With a look at some of the team numbers, here's Greg.
So taking a look at the halftime stats here. So with the rushing yards, New Philly with their two-headed monster in the backfield, going under center, back in the I formation, going old school. Fox and Tyson both approaching 50 yards apiece. You see New Philly with 105 yards there on the ground. For Ashland, those yards are Bernard, the big quarterback, and Grayson Baith coming back to the backfield and carrying. First downs are fairly even. New Philly has 6 penalties for 43 yards, and Ashland has 2 for 30. But the big number there, in my opinion, is that one turnover for New Philly. They were driving to take another to score another touchdown and go up probably 8. They fumbled. Ashland got the ball back, and they methodically marched the ball right down the field and scored right before half. So that gives us our halftime score of 13-7 in favor of Ashland.
All right, you are watching the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime show. The New Philadelphia Quakers trailing at the half 13-7 against an unbeaten Ashland Arrow team. And we'll be back with second half action right after this on to Big Time Sports.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem. You have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwich Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwich Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy. Give Malkwich Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Hi, I'm James here at 705 South Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover, Ohio at New Image Auto Sales. Wait a second, is this supposed to rain today? Come with me inside our massive indoor showroom because Ohio weather is so unpredictable. You can check out all our nice pre-owned vehicles inside our indoor showroom. And every car comes with a lifetime warranty and is priced at or below KBB retail. And every vehicle comes inspected prior to hitting the showroom floor so that you know exactly what you're getting. And our inventory is moving so fast. Scan the QR code to see what's available right now. Don't see what you like? Check back tomorrow. Look, car buying doesn't have to suck. Stop in here at New Image Auto Sales year-round, where we have an indoor showroom, climate-controlled, that's been family-owned and operated since 2019, where you can find your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. So scan the QR code or check out our website to see today's inventory. I'll see you soon.
Welcome back. High school football, second half. The New Philadelphia Quakers are trailing the Ashland 13-7, but they'll get the ball first here to begin the third quarter of play. The third quarter kickoff brought to you by Mount Hope Fence, and it'll be Carson O'Brien to kick, and Carlisle middle deep for the New Philadelphia Quakers. Entertaining first half of play. Ashland scoring late in the second quarter to take the 13-7 lead. Following the only turnover of the ball game by New Philadelphia, and the Quakers have been driving. All right, here's Carlisle at the 5. Looking for running room, trying to get a block, but cannot. And tell you what, good play there by the Ashland Arrows, Braden Donatini. First down and 10, New Philadelphia on their own 19-yard line to begin quarter number 3 at Woody Hayes Quakers Stadium. I'm Matt Ritzert with Greg Williams tonight. Next week, high school football, Claymont at Newcomerstown.
Most important drive of the game coming up, first drive of the second half.
Sounds like an old coach talking there.
I think I say it every week, too.
Shotgun. And the handoff, Fox, middle, a couple of yards. New Philadelphia gave the Arrows a lot of different looks in that first half of play, operating out of the shotgun, power I formation. Mixed things up quite a bit.
They sure did. 4 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide. Like you said, under center, back in the eye.
Lincoln Murphy and Carlisle split to the left side.
But the constant was they wanted to run the football in the first half, and they were able to do that for most of the half.
It's second down here, and Rieger dropping back to throw. Screen pass to Murphy. Murphy breaking a tackle. Murphy getting loose. Murphy in a foot race. Brought down from behind at the 27-yard line. Lincoln Murphy picked up good yardage on a similar play in the first half.
Yeah, we saw this play a couple of times in the first half. Just a slip screen out here to the short side of the field.
Great burst of speed after he caught the ball.
Yeah, and I think this big play for New Philly is going to come back.
Oh, no.
Nice job by the Quaker offensive lineman getting out and throwing blocks. And
we had a hold back at around the 38-yard line, and that's where they will mark off the penalty. Oh, boy.
That's a big call right there.
So it's still second down. The Quakers actually pick up a few yards as a result of the big play, the hold, where they mark it off from. It's second down and short yardage now. See if the Quakers can shake this off. And, oh, there's movement on the line. Looked like the right side of the line moved too quickly.
Yeah, looked like the right tackle firing off on one when the play was on two.
Oh, boy.
Two killer penalties there back-to-back for the New Philly offense.
So now it is second down and, about 6 to go.
8th penalty on New Philly on the night. Thanks to our statistician, Bob Offholder, for all the stats tonight.
Couple of receivers each way for Rieger to throw. Rieger over the middle into a crowd, and it is picked off. Ashland returning this to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5-yard line. Bates on the return of the interception, Gabe Bates, the senior. And Rieger threw that one into a real crowd of white shirts.
Yeah, I thought Rieger's done a pretty nice job all night, but I don't know if there's some miscommunication with his receiver. But when you think about the last 3 plays, you got the big holding penalty and then the false start, and now the interception.
And the Ashland Arrows set up on the Quaker 5-yard line.
Missing an offensive lineman.
And the Arrows will be forced to call a timeout because they weren't set offensively, missing some personnel. So a rough start to this first half. New Philadelphia, oh boy, you have the big play. You get it down in deep into Arrow territory on a beautifully executed screen. But wait, there's a holding penalty, and then there's a procedure penalty, and then there's a turnover, and then you're in big trouble. Dover Dental Group fan cam. Some of the Quaker fans enjoying the ball game tonight. They were enjoying it a whole lot a few moments ago, but still having some fun this evening.
How quickly things can turn, Matt.
Oh, all right. See if the Arrows can capitalize or the Quakers can come up with a big defensive stand.
We'll see if the big quarterback keeps this himself or if Bates comes back to the backfield to take the handoff.
Bernhard, the quarterback. He's going to keep it. And he battles ahead for a couple of yards, but not too much there. McGoney on the tackle for the New Philadelphia Quakers. It's second down and goal from the 4-yard line now for the Arrows.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that same play a couple more times here down on the goal line.
Bernhard wants to throw. Oh, wide open, all by himself. It's Bates in the end zone. That was easy. Touchdown, Arrows. Here it is on the big-time replay. And we really don't see what happened in the secondary, but boy, Missed communication there, and the Arrows extend their lead with 10:07 to play here in the quarter. And O'Brien to kick the extra point. But the officials blow their whistles and don't like something.
That touchdown play looked like very similar concept to the last touchdown to Grayson Baith. The outside receiver just kind of stood there and looked at the quarterback, and the inside receiver ran to the back corner of the end zone, and this time he got lost in the secondary and was wide open for the touchdown. That was Gabe Baith.
O'Brien, the kick, it's good. And the Arrows now on top 20-7 over the New Philadelphia Quakers. And a tough start to the third quarter for New Philadelphia here.
Well, we'll see what New Philly's made of here.
You know, you go back to that second quarter. New Philly is driving the football. They've got it down around the 30, 25-yard line, and they're moving the ball. And they've got the lead. And then, boom, a fumble, long drive, methodical drive by the Ashland Arrows, another turnover, touchdown Arrows, and the Arrows have scored 2 touchdowns as the direct result of Quaker turnovers.
Probably the most important statistic in almost every football game is turnovers. And Ashland certainly, after this interception, had excellent field position. After the fumble, they did not, but they stopped New Philly from looked like a sure touchdown. At least that's the way it was looking. So the 2 turnovers for New Philly have definitely hurt them a lot here tonight.
All right, fine kicker Carson O'Brien to boot it away for the Arrows, who will be hosting Dover next week. Driving kick into the end zone, and the Quakers will take it at the 20-yard line. 20. Pizza in downtown Dover. First down and 10 to Quakers. They will be taking on Mansfield Senior Cardinal Conference game next week.
O'Brien is quite a weapon there for Ashland. He kicks that ball in the end zone. New Philly started their 20-yard line several times after kickoffs tonight.
Rieger handing off, but a whistle. And another penalty against New Philadelphia.
It's going to be the 9th penalty tonight on New Philly.
The wheels are coming off right now for the Quakers. Time to regroup, yes. But it's been one mistake after another here to begin the third quarter of play.
Obviously plenty of time to get back in this ball game, but they got to cut down the mistakes here and start making some positive gains, starting with this play right here.
First down and 15 from the 15. And the handoff. Nice run up the middle. Tyson to the 25-yard line. So a good positive play for the Quakers. Quakers had some success on the ground in the first half against this Ashland defense.
Yeah, going with another personnel package, 2 tight ends this time. Miles Tyson finding room off tackle for 10 yards.
So second down and 5 after a pickup of 10. And again, Rieger under center with the I formation. And again, it is Tyson kicking it to the left. Picks up the first down. This is exactly what New Philadelphia needed. Just to settle down, have a couple of positive plays, and get that confidence back and get back into a good rhythm.
Absolutely. Nice cut there by the running back. Tyson on that, good vision, bouncing that to the outside for a first down.
It's Rieger handing it off, and a good job of following the blocks by Fox to the 41-yard line, where it will be second down. Good patient run by Fox, and again, it's Magoni leading the way. Magoni, just a good, hard-nosed football player, playing that up back in the eye or the fullback position, and been tough defensively as well.
Yep, it's power football, so New Philly's going to the eye. Magoni's kicking out the end, and the play side is blocking down, while the left guard now is 55. Matt Hughes pulling left and leading through the hole for the running backs.
Harriman wide to the right. Rieger play action, wants to pass. He'll heave it downfield for Carlisle, and he hauls it in. Carlisle still on his feet to the 5. Finally brought down by Killian O'Brien. But what a catch and run by C.J. Carlisle.
Brought down by number 2, Killian O'Brien. That's enough for a Quaker.
Big post play there to Carlisle, who reaches down and catches the ball down low, grabs the ball, runs, breaks a couple more tackles. So a lot of times in sports is how do you handle adversity? New Philly had some negative plays here to start the second half, and right back down to the 5-yard line they go.
All right, Quakers in business at the 5. Power eye formation. Everybody in tight. Handoff up with the middle. And Tyson squirting through. And he's down on the 1-yard line. Almost got in.
Looked like Tyson was going to be stopped for a short gain here. He's kind of tied up here at the line of scrimmage, running into his lead blockers there, but he keeps the legs going.
Yep.
Gets that ball all the way down to inside the 1-yard line.
Baith made the touchdown saving tackle, and again, that power eye formation. And this time, the Arrows are ready for it and stuff it at the line of scrimmage. Tyson had the carry, nowhere to go, lost yardage, 3rd down now.
Absolutely critical that New Philly punches this one into the end zone.
Carlisle will be wide to the left.
Carlisle's one-on-one down here at the bottom.
Rieger will look for him. And it's incomplete. Strong rush. Rieger may have had to hurry the throw a little bit, and it was down at the feet of the intended receiver, Carlisle. You saw it coming, Greg.
Yeah, your best receiver is matched up one-on-one. Carlisle ran the slant. He was open, but pass falls incomplete. We'll see what New Philly comes up with here on 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Big play.
Carlisle and Murphy to the left. Rieger under center. Carlisle going in motion, and a fumble on the snap from center. The ball squirts into the end zone, and Ashland comes away with it.
And not only does Ashland come away with it, but it's going to be a touchback, so the ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line. Another turnover.
Here's the Mount Hope defense replay. There's just bad exchange as Rieger never got the snap from center, didn't handle the snap from center. There you see the ball squirt into the end zone. At that point, if New Philly falls on it, they get a touchdown, but it was all white shirts. All right, we'll take a quick break, come back right after this on Big Time Sports.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery.
Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
First and 10 Arrows. Handoff goes inside to Baith. Bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers. Kicks it to the outside. A flag is down, and another flag is down as Baith, Grayson Baith, gets it to about the 30-yard line, but it's going to come back.
Yeah, definitely going to have a hold on Ashland out here on the edge. I think everybody over here on the New Philly sideline and in the New Philly stands over here on the home side saw that one.
So Grayson Baith, the ball carrier there, he's done a great job carrying the ball. His brother, number 8, Gabe Baith, has had some big pass receptions and done a good job in the secondary.
Ashland has weapons all over the field, that's for sure.
So after the yardage marked off from the point of the foul, it ends up being first down and 13 for the Arrows. Grayson Baith in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. Pass downfield. Almost intercepted, and now a flag is thrown. We have pass interference against New Philadelphia.
That looked like a tough call there against the New Philly defensive back.
Pass was nearly interception. They stretched out for the ball. That's going to be a first down for the Arrows.
They get Pierce on the interference, but I don't know. Looked pretty clean from up here.
Comes out to the 33-yard line. First down and 10 Arrows. Crazy quarter.
Penalties and turnovers.
right, spread formation as always for the Arrows. Little screen pass, and the New Philadelphia surrounds it well. Nowhere to go was Killian O'Brien with the reception.
Give credit to that Quaker defense, still coming after it.
Yes, they are. They've played tough.
They have. Sending another blitz off the edge, had some free running linebackers coming at Bernard. They get the screen off. And the Quaker secondary comes up and makes the play of Killian O'Brien with a catch. One of those fine receivers for Ashland, but he actually lost a little bit of yards.
Yeah, lost a yard at 2nd down and 11 for the Arrows. Bernhard, steps into the pocket, has a big gap, and bowls his way across the 45-yard line and has another Arrow first down. Great decision by Bernhard. He didn't see anybody open. I don't think that was a designed run, but once the defensive rush got past him, he had a wide open field.
Yeah, the middle linebacker Carruthers looped with the defensive end, and he was looping around the outside, leaving a hole for Bernard to run up the middle.
1st and 10, Arrows. Long pass down the field. Baith reaching up. No. Pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Bernhard's pass was intended for number 8, James Bates, broken up by number 20, Jackson Rice.
Jackson Rice with another fine defensive play.
2nd down and 10. Arrows have had a hard time connecting on the deep ball.
Bernard now 9 of 17 for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Baith goes in motion to set up beside Bernhard, and they fake the handoff to him. Quarterback runs with the football, picks up about 7-8 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd down now.
Nice job by Bernard on the zone keep. He's reading the backside defensive end. He puts the ball into the stomach of his running back, Grayson Baith. Defensive end crashes, and he keeps it off the right end for about 7 or 8 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2.
Quarterback keeper to the 40. And another flag is thrown.
Might be a late hit on the Quaker defense.
Starting to pick up quite a few penalties.
This would be number 11 for 88 yards on New Philly, if that's... Yep. Plus the 3 turnovers. It's hard to beat a good team, period. It's really hard to beat a good team when you have 10 penalties and 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
And they're still in this game.
Oh, yeah.
They got to come up with a stop here. But they are still in this game. They've been able to move the football pretty much all night.
But only 1 touchdown to show for it, in part because of the turnovers. It becomes really important now for New Philadelphia to keep the Arrows out of the end zone. Bernhard scrambling inside the 20, and a flag is thrown, of course.
Probably holding on Ashland. It's in the area of holding anyway.
Yep.
That time Bernard ran the quarterback counter. The right guard and right tackle both pulled left, leading the way for Bernard, but somebody reached out and grabbed a jersey.
Stocker Concrete is a supporter of high school athletics and wishes all area teams the best of luck. For your next building project, it's Stocker Concrete.
First and 15, Quaker, 31.
Getting a little sloppy out there this quarter.
Yes, indeed. Turnovers, penalties. Bernhard wants to throw. Screen pass, incomplete. Stops the clock.
Looking for the quick screen out here to Gabe Baith. Threw a little wide and high. Bernard, 71% coming into this game, is 9 of 18 for 50% so far in this game, 62 yards.
Well below his standards. And again, he is an Appalachian State commit, D1 school, rated a 3-star prospect. And he's running. He's to the 25. He's to the 20. And scoots down the sideline all the way inside the 10-yard line. What a beautiful run. Did a good job late there, staying inbounds for an extra 10 yards. Just outran the defenders.
Breaks the contain and
right about here, look, just keeping it inbounds.
Lowering that shoulder and picking up a couple extra.
I think he may have actually gotten another yard or two from where they spotted the ball. Bates will go into the running back position. He'll get the handoff. He'll take it straight up the middle. He'll roll off a Quaker and take it down to the 1-yard line. Nice, strong run by Grayson Bates Jr.
You see why Ashland's on a 13-game winning streak here with athletes all over the field, plus the big quarterback who's probably going to sneak it in this next play.
Second down and goal. He tries, and did he fumble the football? No, the officials are saying it's at about the 6-inch line.
Great job by those Quaker defensive linemen getting low and keeping Bernard out of that end zone. He's under center again. Probably see the same play.
This is a big kid, about 240 pounds. And again, he tries for the end zone. This time he bowls his way in. Touchdown, Arrows. With 2:43 to play in the third quarter, the Arrows stretch out the lead. That's their second touchdown of the quarter now. Big play, replay. Wasn't easy for Bernhard, but he got it done.
Yeah, it looked like he was stopped there initially, but
good second effort.
Yep.
Quakers' Miles Tyson had a hand on him, wrapped them all up, but couldn't stop the momentum.
Another long drive for Ashland. That was a 13-play touchdown drive. 80 yards after the Quaker turnover.
Kick is good, and the Arrows lead is now 27-7. Arrows trying to make it 14 in a row. They will be hosting Dover next week. New Philadelphia traveling or taking on Mansfield Senior at Mansfield Senior next week. Well, the Quakers got their work cut out for them, but still, we're only in the third quarter of play.
New Philly with a tough schedule here this year. Louisville, a really good, strong team this year. West Branch is always tough. Now they got to play all these, these league foes, Ashland and Lexington and Dover at the end of the year. It's not an easy schedule.
O'Brien to kick it off. He's been putting them into the end zone for the Arrows. This one will bounce at about the 5-yard line, and Carlisle will pick it up at about the 1. Flies up the near sideline and gets it outside the 20-yard line. All right, offense will go to work. Quakers need some points.
That was a nice return by Carlisle up the sidelines, but like we said a couple of times tonight, New Philly started with pretty bad field position most of the time after kickoff, whether it goes in the end zone for a touchback or not.
Right.
Philly started at about the 20-yard line about every time after a kickoff.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 split to the left, and Rieger operating out of the gun. Quarterback draw. Rieger to the 30. Rieger wrapped up as he crosses the 35-yard line. Making the tackle for the Arrows was Liam Hubacher. And it is first down for the Quakers.
It looked like a quarterback draw there. I think it was a called quarterback draw. Rieger going off the left side there, finding some room for a first down. Good start to this drive.
If it was not a quarterback draw, it was a pretty quick decision to take off and go.
That it was.
And screen pass. Positive yardage. And I think that was Murphy.
That was Murphy.
He's had several catches out of that screenplay.
Yes, he has.
One huge gain was called back early in this quarter.
I think it was the second play of the third quarter.
Yeah, didn't count. Holding call, brought it back, and snap from center over the head of Rieger. He'll fall on it all the way back at about the 17, 18-yard line. Story of the night for New Philadelphia. They get some things going. They pick up a first down. They start to move the football, and then penalty, turnover, mistake, and they've just not been able to maintain any kind of positive momentum.
Shooting themselves right in the foot. 2nd and 2, almost sure pick up the first down on 2nd and 2, and now we're looking at 3rd and 26. It's tough to pick up a first down on 3rd and 26.
Rieger looking around. Now we'll take off with it. Rieger's going to pick up positive yardage, and he goes out of bounds. Oh, and there's a flag on the play at about the 43-yard line.
We also have a marker back at about the 17-yard line as well.
Oh, boy, we've had a lot of flags today. Might be Saturday morning, time for the JV game before this one's done.
Relatively fast first half. Slowed up this third quarter by turnovers and penalties.
Okay, let's see. All right. Well, each team was guilty of holding, and we'll replay 3rd down. And that was actually a nice pickup by Rieger. He turned a 3rd and 26 into what was going to be about a 4th and 3.
Probably New Philly would have just gone for it, I think, at that point. Well, both offensive fouls.
Oh, now. Okay. Not offsetting penalties. So now we're going to push the ball all the way back. We had a holding call where Rieger was knocked out of bounds, but we also had a holding call back near the line of scrimmage. They mark off the yardage from that first holding call, and now it's 3rd down and a couple of miles. And Rieger will step up and throw, complete it, but it's still going to be 4th and long. And both the receiver and the tackler are shaken up on the play. The tackle made by the Arrows, Braden Donatini, he's okay. He comes off. But for the Quakers, is that Carlisle who's down? I'm not sure. 38 seconds to play, the 3rd quarter.
I wasn't able to pick up a number on that.
It's 4th down and about 20 for New Philadelphia with the ball at the 26-yard line. Have trouble hearing? Well, can't quite get the whole conversation, then get your appointment with Hear Incorporated. Dr. Justin Garian will take care of your hearing needs. Call Hear Incorporated at 234-347-0155.
That last play for New Philly, Parker Rieger rolling to his left, found his receiver curling up. That's the receiver who's still down on the ground right now.
Maybe Murphy. He's up, and
Yep,
it
could
is
be Murphy.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Murphy. And he appears to be all right coming down. Yep.
Murphy's fourth catch on the night, fifth catch on the night for 34 yards. He looks like he's probably going to be all right.
All right, 4th and long, and New Philadelphia will have to pump the ball away. It's a 20-point Arrow lead. They're going to get the ball back here unless something weird happens. Nice high kick. Arrows will let it bounce, and it bounces straight up into the air. That's about it. All right, first down and 10 for the Arrows. Turn. Did anything yet?
Yep, that's right. So let's. Happened so far this year.
This is Baith on the run. Has good yardage down to the 40-yard line of first down.
Another penalty, Matt.
Why not?
Probably going to be holding on Ashland.
And that appears to be the preliminary signal from the line judge to the referee. Yep, holding against the Ashland Arrows. It was nice run by Grayson Baith, the junior. He's a junior running back, has been pretty good today.
Very good two-way player for the Ashland Arrows. He and his brother Gabe both playing receiver spots, defensive secondary.
One's a senior, Gabe, number 8. And Grayson, the junior. That's the end of the quarter of play. The third quarter, mercifully, has come to an end. And the Ashland Arrows on top, 27-7.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Urixville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
Hey, wake up! New drinks just dropped at Wendy's. Cold foam, cold brew coffee, and sparkling energy. Need a treat first thing or to just stop yawning already? Either way, mornings hit different. To pick up a new pick-me-up, gotta be Wendy's.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
All right, after 3 quarters of play, the unbeaten Ashland Arrows in control of this one as of right now. On top of the new Philadelphia Quakers, 27-7. The Arrows will begin the 4th quarter of play with the football and a first down, but it's first down and 20 after a holding call that finished up a penalty-plagued 3rd quarter. And this is Bernard, and he has a huge hole. Bernard straight up the middle. Bernard down to the new Philadelphia 41-yard line, where it will be a first down and 10 for the Arrows. First down and 20, we'll just send the big quarterback right up the middle.
Yep, with his right guard and right tackle pulling left, faking the ball to Baith, and Bernard taking that ball right up the middle and finding first down yardage.
Lincoln Murphy, who was shaken up earlier, made the tackle. And now we have another injury on the play. One of the new Philadelphia Quakers is down. It'll be first and 10 for the Arrows.
Just feels like this game should be a lot closer than what it is. Just a lot of mistakes for New Philly tonight.
Too many penalties, too many turnovers.
Got 13 penalties on New Philly for 108 yards.
Big Time Sports back at it with more high school football next week. Newcomerstown, Claymont. Your game on the south side. And where'd my notes go? Our north side game. What was it? Lake and Glen Oak?
I believe that's the game.
And we've got soccer this weekend as well. There'll be replays this weekend, Saturday night and Sunday afternoon, Dover-Louisville soccer. Still to come this weekend on Big Time Sports. And, of course, Every week it's the Big Time Sports Show, Wednesday evenings and Friday nights. Different team featured every week on the Big Time Sports Show. Get all your sports news, schedules, game replays, interviews, podcasts, you name it, at BigTimeSportsOhio.com. For the Quakers, it was Jackson Rice, the injured player. He walks off by himself. And the Ashland Arrows will go to work now with a first down and 10 in Quaker territory at the 42-yard line.
Rice having a nice game in that defensive secondary for New Philly. That's a big loss.
The Ashland Arrows have not lost a regular season game since the final game of the 2023 season. They beat New Philadelphia last year in a close one, 17-14, as part of an unbeaten regular season campaign. The previous 2 years, New Philadelphia came out on top. This is Baith. Baith taking it to the outside, spins away from a couple of the Quakers, takes it inside to the 35-yard line. This kid runs well. He's a junior.
He sure does. That was a read play again. We've seen this play a couple of times. The left guard is pulling and leading up through the off tackle hole to the right side, and the quarterback is riding that ball into Baith and reading the defensive end. If the defensive end widens up, then the quarterback, Bernard, runs off tackle.
It's second down now, and about 4 after the gain of 6 by Baith. The Arrows nursing the 20-point lead. And again, it goes to Baith. This time he cuts up the middle, and he's in first down territory. Right at about the 31-yard line.
Another penalty flag on the field.
You're kidding. It's holding against Ashland. Well, Ashland they're piling up with the penalty yardage themselves. We've been talking about New Philadelphia hurting themselves with the penalties. Well, the Arrows are returning the favor right now.
5 for 50 yards or 5 for 60 yards now for Ashland. So 168 yards of penalties here tonight.
And that will make it second down now at about 14 for the Arrows. Pushes the ball back to the 45-yard line. This is an Arrow team that averages over 40 points a ball game. They beat Bay 43-10, Marion Harding 42-7, and Clyde 35-21. Sweep around the left side. It is Baith again. The ball comes loose. And have the Arrows committed a rare turnover? We don't have a signal yet.
Now we do.
Yeah, we do. The Arrows have turned the ball over.
There's the turnover that New Philly needed.
Well, what is that, just for the second turnover on the year for the
That, I believe so. They had one other fumble, and that was it. This time the left guard's pulling right, but the play's going left. And Baith is going to try and turn this up. Not sure who knocks the ball out there for New Philly. Looks like maybe Crothers. Looks like somebody from the secondary came up and jumped on that ball for New Philly.
Yep, Crothers. All right, first down and 10, New Philadelphia, so new life for the Quakers. This is Rieger, and he's going to be spun down. Rieger tried to scramble, but couldn't get away from the grasp of Liam Hubacher. And it'll be second down and 9 now for New Philadelphia.
Hubacher coming off the edge here. You see him beat the block of Miles Tyson, a running back. Parker gets ahead for a half a yard, so it's not a sack.
Screenplay, incomplete. And a penalty is thrown. I think we're going to have rushing the passer.
Drayston Martin, who's had a nice game inside for Ashland.
Yeah, Rieger took a shot when he got rid of the football. And we'll have yet another flag. Personal foul.
Yeah, watching Martin inside. He's a really good player, but got there a little late. And there we go. Another penalty.
And it'll give the Quakers a first down. Thank you.
After penalty, 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line.
Ball out to the 50. We're at midfield. First down and 10, New Philadelphia. 9 minutes to play in the game, trailing by 10. Now what?
Slow moving second half, that's for sure.
The officials are huddling, discussing how we can make this game go a little bit longer.
Good thing we get paid by the hour up here.
Okay. The conference breaks up. They've decided where to stop and eat after the game. And we're ready to roll.
Pangrazio's Pizza, I'm sure.
Absolutely nowhere else to go. First down at 10 Quakers. This is Rieger. Rieger looking around. Rieger scrambling. Rieger will keep it. Rieger down the near sideline, and Rieger bounced out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Heads-up play there by Rieger. Parker Rieger, the sophomore quarterback.
Nice job by Rieger. He kept the play alive, kept bouncing his feet, looking for a receiver. Nobody was open, and he finally eventually takes off. And another 1st and 10 here for New Philly.
Fresh set of downs for the Quakers in Arrow territory. Rieger by himself in the backfield. Rieger looks left, throws to the right, and he has his receiver spun down at the 32-yard line is Carter Watson. Pickup of around 5. It's second down now for New Philadelphia. Make it a pickup of 6. Second down and 4. Clock moving. 8:44 to play in the ball game. New Philadelphia trailing by 20, but moving the football. Sophomore quarterback Rieger looks left. Scrambling. He is in trouble. He's sacked. Back at the 45-yard line and making a fine defensive play was again Liam Hubacher. We've called his name a bunch. He's just a sophomore linebacker.
Yeah, you'll see him blitz off the edge down here at the bottom. Beats the block of Fox. Gets around Fox and makes the sack on Rieger.
So now it's 3rd down and 15 for the New Philadelphia Quakers. And Rieger again, strong rush, but he got rid of the football. And it is completed and brought down at the 32-yard line is Murphy. Murphy has had an outstanding game catching the football. Brings up a 4th down. 4th and about 7 for New Philadelphia. And Rieger, under tremendous pressure, did a great job of completing that pass. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that's Drayston Martin again, getting the heat on Rieger on the screen pass, but Quakers still able to make a play out of it.
Those two are getting to know each other pretty well. It's 4th down. Quakers going for it. Rieger. Oh, it's picked off. And this could go for 6, maybe. Down the sideline, knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
41, Tanner Wolf stepped in front of that pass, ran it down the Quaker sideline inside the 20.
Catch this on the Mount Hope defense replay, and a great job of reading the pass, cutting in front of the intended receiver, Murphy.
Another Quaker turnover.
4 in the ball game. And the Arrows are set up now in super field position inside of the 20-yard line, the 17-yard line, 1st down and 10. 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Baith in motion, gets the handoff, and Baith will scamper in for the touchdown from the 17-yard line.
Another flag.
Well, no, he won't.
Up on the sideline.
No touchdown, never mind.
Statistician Bobby Offholder pointing out all these flags. His arms are getting tired up here.
On the offense, two guys moving. Same time, did not reset. Replay first down.
They mark off 5 yards. First down and 15 from the 22-yard line now.
I'd imagine we'll see Bernard or Baith carry the ball most of the rest of this fourth quarter.
I would think so. Bernhard puts Baith in motion, gives Baith the handoff, bounces off of one Quaker, but is surrounded now at around the 28-yard line. That'll bring up a second down and long for the Ashland Arrows.
I believe Miles Tyson came up with the first hit there, and then came up with the finishing tackle as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, second down and long down. Second and 21 from the 28-yard line for the Arrows. Empty backfield. Baith sets up beside Bernhard. He'll take the handoff. He'll go right up the middle, and he will get himself down to about the 17-yard line. And we'll be back with the next play right after this.
Novellus is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Uricksville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Uricksville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
The Ashland Arrows are now looking at 3rd down and 11. Don't forget, in this possession, they've already had a touchdown called back because of a penalty. Bernhard giving to the other Baith, and he is going to spin down to the 1-yard line. Gabe Baith, number 8, Grayson Baith's brother, picks up 1st down yardage, and it's 1st and goal to go. Arrows with 5:12 to play, and the Arrows quickly up to the line of scrimmage, but a timeout called by New Philadelphia. And here is a replay of that last play. Ran the sweep to the left side of this time. They had been heavy to the right. And as I watched the replay, I think that was not number 8, but number 6, Braden Donatini, on that last carry. 5:12 left in the contest. New Philadelphia trailing 27-7 against the unbeaten Ashland Arrows.
Ashland with Baith, O'Brien, Crudy, Bernhard. They got a lot of weapons out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a nice run again this year, Matt.
Came into this ball game ranked 5th in Region 7 of Division 2. How about this for a tight formation? Look at that.
Tush push.
And flags. We're going to have a procedure call.
Also want to mention that offensive line for Ashland. Doing a nice job tonight, opening up holes for Bernhard and Baith. Protecting well. Ashland hasn't had to put the ball up a whole lot of times tonight, just 18 times. Hardly at all here in the second half.
All right, now they'll go back to the shotgun. On 1st down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. And Baith in motion. Baith takes the handoff. Baith turns it inside and is down at about 1.
Seems like that Quaker defense been on the field an awful lot here in the second half as well.
Oh, yeah, they have. Bernhard out of the gun. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll hand it off to Bernard or to Baith, and Baith takes it in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Baith. And catch us on the big play replay.
Just the zone plays. Bernhard pushing his running back, Baith, giving him a little.
Give him a little help.
A little extra help, a little extra shove, getting him into the end zone.
4:32 to play in the contest, and the Arrows in command, 33-7 now.
7-play drive there for Ashland on the touchdown.
All right, and even on the extra point try, we've got a whistle to stop play. An equipment problem. Somebody has to go out. The extra point kick is good. 34-7 Arrows. 4:32 to play in the contest. It's been all arrows in the second half. New Philly actually led to this ball game when the Quakers scored on a 9-yard run by Fox with 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. That had capped off a 13-play, 80-yard drive by the Quakers. A nice drive by New Philly. Got the extra point kick. They were on top 7-6. But then the turnovers started, and the Arrows scoring off of 3 Quaker turnovers. They scored a touchdown in the final minute of the second quarter, and then have tacked on 3 more here in the second half to pull away from this one.
That touchdown before the half was after a Quaker fumble.
The first turnover of the ball game. And the Arrows eventually turned it into points.
This kind of reminds me of the Louisville game 3 weeks ago. It was just a 7-0 game at halftime, and New Philly made some mistakes in the second half, late in the second half, and turned into a 24-0 win for Louisville.
Relatively short kick. And the Quakers will go to work offensively right inside of the 30-yard line at around the 28-yard line. New Philly came into the game 1-2. They lost to Louisville in their opener 24-0. Fell to a very good West Branch team 21-13. Clobbered Worcester last week 42-7, but unable to capitalize on the momentum of that victory against an unbeaten Ashland Arrow team.
Philly will be sitting at 1-3, but they still have a lot to play for here. They have a nice team. They've just made just too many mistakes.
Rieger will hand it off up the middle, short gain. It's Tyson, the ball carrier. Picks up 2, second down and 8 now for New Philadelphia.
New Philly had some success going under center and running some power football in the first half, but after the turnovers and after Ashland got up a couple of scores, they had to go away from that, go back to the spread offense.
Tyson lined up beside Rieger. Tyson will get the handoff, and Tyson will bowl his way to about the 35-yard line. Miles Tyson has run well for the Quakers this evening.
11 carries for 72 yards. Fox with 9 attempts for 53 yards.
And we'll be picking a Clars Excel screen printing player of the ball game at the conclusion of the contest tonight. It's third down at about 3 from the 35-yard line for New Philadelphia. Miles Tyson, a candidate for that Player of the Game award, gets the handoff here and is pushed back by a whole bunch of Arrows. Brings up a 4th down now for New Philly. And it will appear that New Philadelphia will just punt the ball away.
Yep.
Number 89, Noah Coletti. Got the punt football.
Coletti back to punt.
Ashland Arrow number 33, Brayton Stewart back to receive.
Stewart deep to receive, and what? New Philly will take a timeout. Get the punt team squared away with 2:10 to play in the contest. Check out BigTimeSportsOhio.com to find out what's happening next at Big Time Sports, the broadcast schedule,